Welcome back to Hey, what's up with that band-aid on your neck? AKA definitely a real chef, where I take recipes that I find online and let you know, are they easy to make and are they yummers? Some people over the past year have started taking to saying only in Ohio as a joke or a meme, but for me, it's a lived experience. My whole life, I've lived only in Ohio. It's not a joke to me. Some might even say I'm an Ohio guy, but even with that title, I have never indulged in one of Ohio's most controversial creations, and no, I am not talking about Machine Gun Kelly. No. I'm talking about Skyline Chili, coming from my not hometown of Cincinnati, Ohio. Well, I may be from Ohio, but Cincinnati? I'd rather solder my nuts to my gooch than spend 15 minutes in that shithole they call a city. Just kidding. I've never been to Cincinnati. I've also never had Skyline Chili. Let's change that. Skyline Chili thing, not the Cincinnati thing. I would rather solder my nuts to my gooch than spend another day without eating Skyline Chili. But today's recipe is not Skyline Chili. Today's recipe is Skyline Pizza. Something that I absolutely love about today's recipe is where it comes from. Because first off, not sponsored, this comes from the official Skyline Chili Instagram account. Enough yapping, let's get into our ingredients. Skyline Chili. You only really need 1 can, but I have 2. Yellow mustard, Skyline hot sauce, hot dogs, 1 white onion, shredded mild cheddar cheese, and pizza crust. First, preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I didn't record this, but whatever. Next, you're gonna get a pan, spray it with some nonstick spray, and roll out your crust. Pop that in the oven for about 6 to 8 minutes, just enough to fluff up the crust. While that's baking, take half of your white onion and get it all diced up. You can also cut up 2 to 3 hot dogs right now. I also did not record this part. Once your crust is somewhat fluffy, pull it out of the oven. Top your crust with Skyline Chili.
That looks like shit from a butt.
Yellow mustard, diced onion, a bunch of cheese, then your sliced hot dogs. With everything assembled, pop it into the oven for about 5 minutes, then bam, slice it up and you're ready to eat. Pizza is done, and honestly, it's not like any other pizza I have smelled before. As I said in the intro, I've never had Skyline Chili before in any form, so the smells, the aromas, the look of it, all of it was quite off-putting to me. And I'm a pretty adventurous eater. I'm not grossed out by this by any means, but it's just not what I expected. First off, it's a lot more liquidy. Another weird thing, cheddar cheese as a pizza topping cheese. I'm not a big fan of that. That's weird. It looks weird. Chopped hot dogs and onions on pizza, also weird. Every part of this is weird except the crust is what I am now realizing. I also got my Skyline Chili hot sauce because they said you could top it with some of that, but I'm gonna try it on its own first. One commenter said, "Dang, I bet that would wash down great with a Mountain Dew." And then someone else replied, "That, my friend, is a white person delicacy." That sounds great. Mountain Dew. One more slice and I'm gonna give my thoughts. The entire time I was eating that, and the reason I took 2 slices, 1, because I'm a fat ass, but 2, because I was stalling. I was trying to figure out what this tasted like, because it tasted so familiar despite me never having had it before. Calling this Skyline Pizza, I feel like, means nothing to the majority of people. What you should call this is chili dog pizza, because this it tastes exactly like a chili dog. Every chili dog I've had has had chili that tastes like this, and the cheddar cheese and the diced up onions and the literal hot dog on it. This is a chili dog pizza. The Skyline hot sauce though, oh, sucked. This is awful hot sauce. Absolutely no flavor to it. It just burns. My lips still burn, but it's not even the amount of burning where it's like feels like a challenge. It's just like, oh, there's a casual stinging on my lips for the next half hour, so that's cool. For the taste of the pizza, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. Not bad by any means. It's just, I feel like we've all had some kind of like weird pizza before. One of the first really weird pizzas I remember having personally was like a cheeseburger pizza from Papa John's. Weird pizzas, they're fine usually. It's more of just like the novelty of it. This has a fun novelty factor. The tastes go relatively well together, but it's not really a pizza and it's not really Skyline chili. So easiness to make, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. This was pretty darn simple to make. So if you really want to try it and you have access to these ingredients, go for it. I don't know how abundant these Skyline Chili cans are outside of Ohio. Maybe you can't find them, and that would definitely make this recipe a lot more difficult.
I want to give a huge thanks to all my patrons: Maddie Online, Dakota, Nolan, Minecraft Stever, Monty, Zachary Braun, Abby Boyd, Holland, Hannah, and my mom. Thank you all so much. More videos soon.